Hi everyone, my name is Nick with MSB Property Management. We're a residential property management firm in the cities of Walnut Creek, Oakland, and Berkeley, and the general East Bay area. Today we're going to talk about renting your properties with tenants who have service animals in Walnut Creek. We have a lot of single-family homes that we manage in Walnut Creek, and we run into a lot of tenants who have pets or service animals all the time. So first off, the question always arises, what is a service animal? Well, simply speaking, a service animal is an animal that's trained to provide assistance to an individual with disabilities, for instance, guide dogs and signal dogs and etc. So what does that mean for landlords? Landlords generally that we deal with don't allow pets on their properties. However, service animals are completely different. According to the Fair Housing Act and to the Americans with Disability Act, a landlord is required to provide reasonable accommodations for tenants with disabilities, meaning if they're required to have a service animal, the landlord has to provide accommodation for that. Landlords can't charge extra deposit or extra monthly rent to accommodate a service animal for a tenant. Generally, when we have pets on a property, we can charge a security deposit increase or an extra monthly rent in order to allow the tenant to have that pet, because there are increased costs with a tenant having a pet. However, with service animals, that's not allowed. However, a landlord may deny a request to keep a service dog or a service animal in California if the specific animal possesses a direct threat to the health and safety of others or would cause any physical damage to the property of others. So if you're a complex and there's a lot of common areas, personal property sitting out, and tenants' service animal is causing damage to that, there is a way to deny them the request to have that service animal. Obviously, you have to do research on the tenant's service animal, on what they're putting in, and also the tenant themselves. The other question that also arises is if you can ask a tenant to prove that they have a disability. A lot of times, if a tenant is requesting to bring in a service animal, we tend to wonder if it's an apparent issue, or can we ask them that what their disability is. You can ask them if they have a disability or what the need for the accommodation is if it's not very apparent. If it's not obvious, you can ask them for documentation. It's allowed. Generally, obviously, if it's something obvious, you don't want to ask them. That's the basics that we know for service animals. We do have a lot more information if you have any more questions. Generally, we can help you with that. So please give us a call.